isolate one of the arms. Take one of his arms and see if you pull up to the side. You can already see how tight his arm is. I don't want to make it perfect. Let me know when it's tight. It's tight for you. But once I sit up like this, right now. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to break his arm. But am I good? Oh, yeah, you right. The only thing I forgot to do is he can get out of this by doing a front flip. So you want to make sure you control his body. You can also take his wrist and, I can do it, but I don't have to hold his arm. You pretty much fucking good? Yeah. Still good? No.
That's what.
Yeah, it's your boy ARP. Shout out to my man John Real from It's Been Real. Y'all see what's going on this channel, man. Look at this fucking camera work this man got, man. What's this, like $1,000 lens or some shit like that? That might be on the low side too. You know what that means? Crazy, classic content. The man is connected through the whole culture. He loves the culture. He knows everybody. Subscribe, because we're gonna keep seeing content just like this.
I'm his buddy, his artist, his everything.
I am the coolest motherfucker. Why real? Now who the coolest motherfucker? Why real? Now who the coolest motherfucker? Why real? Now who the coolest motherfucker? Come on. It's been real. I am the coolest motherfucker. Why real? I am the coolest motherfucker. Why real? Now who the coolest motherfucker?
Okay. Even after hitting the record button, I'm looking up Tyson Fury the past 24 hours. No one has talked about this. But just to get you guys into this, this is important. This is very important. And it has nothing to do with sports. It has to do with media in general. And how having extreme ideas on either side is harmful. And I think that politics help to create these extreme ideas on both sides. So let me just break this down and discuss. The third heavyweight fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder was supposed to be on July the 24th, coming up here, I think, a little over a week from now. And it was postponed because Tyson Fury tested positive for COVID-19. Now, here's the catch. At first, it said that up to 10 people in Tyson Fury's camp caught COVID. So you can say, well, it's people in his camp, so they're trying to keep him safe. Really not him. And one of those people in this camp was a boxer by the name of Joseph Parker, who was sparring with him. The problem is Joseph Parker tested positive for COVID, and he was spotted here at the Conor McGregor fight just last weekend. Now, all those people in that arena who he could have exposed and got affected to COVID, anybody he came in contact with. You know, this is why some of these things are dangerous, because we don't know who's being responsible and doing what they're supposed to do. There are people who are still dying from COVID every single day that we wake up, guys. But this really isn't about COVID. My video here is about the news. Okay, so we found out one person in his camp went out, could have gave a lot, tens of thousands of people that was in T-Mobile Arena COVID. But ESPN, the article is still up now. The title of the article doesn't say people in his camp had COVID. They say Tyson Fury has COVID. Now, this is still up on ESPN. This is still on their website. Tyson Fury camp knows this. They give Tyson Fury today or yesterday an ESPN award. Tyson Fury goes on to thank ESPN for this award. So if someone is lying on you and saying that you have COVID and you do not have COVID, and you are a major corporation like ESPN, you're not going to make a video thanking them. You will have lawyers and everyone to get this taken down. But again, it's still up. The Telegraph also reported that Tyson Fury himself has COVID. The fight is postponed till October of this year due to COVID. One problem. Here's Tyson Fury shopping for cars yesterday at this luxurious car location. This is not a Photoshop picture. This is on their website. And when they first had it on their website, you could leave comments. The story was broken by a guy by the name of Boxing Ego. You guys should go check out his content because he has been exposing a lot of things, and he has a great channel. But it's reported that the only way that you can get out of this issue is, well, maybe this is a Photoshop picture. Boxing Ego contacted an employee that works at this place and asked, did Tyson Fury come in? And he excitedly said, yeah, great guy or nice guy or something like that. I'll put all this information up here so you guys can see it. So we got an employee saying that he came in. We got a picture of him there. And you think, wouldn't the car dealership just take down this? This is going to be damaging to Tyson Fury. Well, the car dealership just wants clout. They just wants to pull in views to get people to come there. So they're not going to take it down. But they did block the comment. So you can't leave a negative comment. But they got the picture with with Tyson Fury on it. And they tagged Tyson Fury on it, which must be making Tyson Fury delirious and upset. So he's out and about buying cars. Another photo comes up pretty much the same of him at a casino. So this man is not even American. He's not even American. And I'm saying because this is American news. Where is American news? Where is ESPN to cover on this? Why is everyone quiet? Type in Deontay Wilder, past 24 hours. No one is speaking on this except for the smaller YouTubers and smaller sites. No one is reporting on this. Even if it was incorrect, you report on this to say, wow, it's crazy. Tyson Fury is out and about and supposed to be, have COVID. And then you clarify whatever error went wrong. But everyone is 100% radio silent. And what makes me upset about this is I can imagine what will happen to the news, to TMZ, to everywhere if it was Deontay Wilder, black ass, running out and about after testing positive for a COVID fight. This is millions of dollars. When a big heavyweight fight such as this magnitude hit Las Vegas, the casinos make millions and millions of dollars. People have to take off from work to schedule their vacation, and then they have to schedule their flight, and then they have to schedule their expensive hotel that they'll have it for a minimum 3 days as they plan their trip out of here. These are people who are a lot of funds due to this man and his camp allegedly having COVID-19, and they're out and about with no mask on. This is insane. Where is Steve Smith? Where is Max Kellerman? Where is Shannon Sharp? Where is Skip Bayless? Why is no big media talking about this? And this is where we get into the idea of extremes. Extremes, it comes in and it hurts everybody. The Me Too movement came in. It got a lot of nasty people caught. But because it was such an extreme movement, a lot of good people got canceled over some small, tiny thing that they probably should not have been canceled for. So when you get an extreme movement come in, instead of us pushing back to the middle, being normal people and looking at stuff case by case, now it seems that an extreme movement is going the other way. If the media reports on things that we call fake news and things that was not true, that's an extreme thing to do. That makes media bad. But when you see blatant stuff like this that's out there, and they basically shadow ban the entire story by we are going to ignore this, that's equally wrong. That's equally as bad when it comes to our media. No one would know about this unless you're some crazy big boxing fan, and you're going to look and see that these articles are coming out from smaller people or maybe a smaller website. But this man is spotted out twice. A major news corporation was happy to report that he had COVID and that the fight is canceled, but no one is talking about this. And if you don't spread awareness for stuff like this is why it should matter to you. You may not care about boxing like me, former boxing columnist, former mixed martial arts columnist. It's going to be something that you do care about. It's going to be something way more bigger than sports itself that you clearly see like, wait, what's going on here? How can they just shadow ban this entire topic when it's important not only to me or my well-being, but to our country or maybe even the world itself? So These are situations we got to take it into our account to try to report on and make it big enough that we can make that these stories get out of here. Self-talk. My man Kwame. Stephen A. Smith is got to sign the contract making millions and millions of dollars. What person who loves salacious stories like these never says anything at all? Why was Steve A. Smith at them colleges, but he not talking about something this big? Your boy is out here just living his life with COVID, with no mask, and then we have people who have theories. People have theories that COVID is fake. You know, if you believe COVID is real and someone's saying this COVID whole thing is fake, how can you blame them for having ideas like that when situations like this happen? You know, I keep wanting to say Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury made a statement. And in this statement, he mentioned nothing at all about COVID. He just thanked his fans, and he just thanked ESPN, who wrote an article within the past week saying that Tyson Fury is 100% positive for the COVID-19. So I just wanted to put this information out here, do anything I can help, because I know it can be frustrating when you're only in a boxing community and you feel like this should spread out. So shout out to my man, Boxing Ego. Go check out his video. He has several videos on this whole thing with many, many more details breaking down the entire situation from start to finish. And until next time we go live, salute to you all, and it's been real.